When fitting forward-facing seats using your vehicle's seat belts, it's always safest to put the child seat in the rear of the car. Do check your seat manufacturer's fitting instructions, but almost all child car seats need a 3-point belt, so if your car's middle rear seat has these installed, then that's the safest place to put a child seat, because it is the furthest away from anything intruding into the car if there's a crash. However, if there's only a lap belt in the middle, it's not possible to fit the child car seat there unless the seat instructions specifically say otherwise. The next safest place is on the passenger side, as most of the time you'll be opening the car door away from traffic. It's definitely best to fit child car seats in the rear of your vehicle, but if you have no other choice, you can put a forward-facing seat into the front of the car. However, if you do that, it's best to switch the passenger airbag off and consult your vehicle's handbook on how to do this. If you can't switch the airbag off, make sure the car seat is pushed back as far as possible, which maximises the distance between the child and dashboard in the event of a crash. When fitting a forward-facing seat, you may have to remove the car's head restraints so that the child seat lies flat against the car seat's backrest. Pull out the vehicle's seatbelt and thread it through the guides of the child seat. Make sure to follow the manufacturer's seat fitting instructions. There may be stickers on the child seat to assist you. Tighten the belt, then plug it into the vehicle's seatbelt buckle. If the seatbelt is too short, check the instructions to see if there's an alternative routing, or try to fit it in one of the other seats. If not, the child seat is unsuitable for your vehicle. Kneel on the child seat to compress it into the vehicle's seat, and make sure the belt is as tight as possible and not twisted. Close off any clips to lock off the belt and use the fastening lever or button if the seat has one. Check your child's seat instructions to see if it has a side impact feature and how to adjust it. Always use this feature on the side that is nearest to your vehicle's door. To check that the child seat is held securely, make sure it rests squarely on the vehicle's seat with minimal forwards or sideways movement. Give the harness a good tug. If the seat moves, then it's loose and not fitted properly. Check that the buckle is not resting against any hard part of the frame. This is called buckle crunch and means that the buckle is under pressure and so could shatter or spring open in a crash. The buckle of the seat must be level or lower than your child car seat. If there is buckle crunch, try fitting the seat in a different position. If that doesn't work, you need to choose a different child car seat. When putting your child in the seat, it's not advisable for them to wear a heavy coat or thick clothing, as this may prevent the harness from working correctly in the event of an impact. Take some time to get them comfortably strapped in. Make sure the internal 5-point harness that holds them isn't twisted. To correctly adjust the harness, ensure that it's level or no more than 2 centimeters above your child's shoulders. And make sure the harness buckle isn't resting over your child's tummy. Pull it tight so that not more than 2 fingers can fit between the child's chest and the harness. Some seats have an impact shield or cushion instead of an internal harness, which is held in place by your vehicle's 3-point seatbelt. Follow the manufacturer's recommendations on how to fit this correctly. Check the seat and harness is securely fitted every journey, as these can work loose over time. Also check the seat periodically for damage, especially if it's been moved between different vehicles. And never use a second-hand seat unless you know its history and have the fitting instructions.